Try just improvising on it a couple of times.
Yeah. I just gotta like kick the nerves away and then I'll be good.
My name is Steve Diguer. I'm a songwriter. I searched all over Toronto for singers with stories to tell. Stories about love, loss, pain, redemption. Then I wrote them a song. I call it the Toronto Song Project. Great songs often come from really painful experiences, and sharing them takes a lot of courage. I found that out when I went to the beaches to meet Maddie Cristiano. At 24, Maddie has lived in this neighborhood her whole life.
I love the community. I love being able to walk down the street and see people that I know. I absolutely love the lake and being down by the water, and my entire family's here. So yeah, there's a lot of connection to this neighborhood.
Ever since she can remember, Maddie has loved singing.
For me, singing was like a total release. It was something that was completely my own. I felt like just very creative. It just felt natural, and like I was born to be doing it.
Maddie's parents, Dominic and Carol, live just up the road. They love to reminisce about how fun and playful Maddie was as a child.
We used to call her Tigger because she was always bouncing and dancing and singing. Maddie loved to be held and carried around, and she was just easy and lovable.
But Maddie's behavior changed as she entered her teenage years.
When I hit my teen years, I got caught up in drugs and alcohol. And but it started before that, even just with like food, with anything that I could kind of get addicted to, I would. And yeah, something changed when I was pretty young, and things just sort of shifted, and it was just like a darkness had kind of taken over.
She was angry.
He was angry, yeah.
That
sure.
was apparent.
Yeah.
She was angry and shut down.
Yeah.
And we spent many hours with her on the couch and trying to get through to her. But
Yeah.
she would just sit,
Yeah. And
arms
just
crossed, and
block us out.
totally shut us out.
I was really angry, and I didn't know why. Like I was completely full of like resentment and bitterness, and I was just utterly confused. And I really felt like something was wrong, but I didn't know what it was.
You know, it was dangerous, and we seriously thought we would lose her. Like, that's what we thought. And we tried everything. And the only chance she had is if she really hit rock bottom. So we asked her to leave.
Leave, yeah.
Dominic and Carol truly feared losing their daughter forever. But luckily, Maddie began to turn around. It started with fitness classes.
I was so fed up with myself that I went to my mom for help, who I hadn't really been communicating with very well for years, and we started taking fitness classes together.
But it was on a trip doing volunteer work in Costa Rica that the real healing began.
It was life-changing because on that trip, I actually remembered something from my childhood that I had forgotten for years, and it allowed everything to sort of make sense. And what I had remembered was that when I was really young, I had been abused sexually. Yeah, and it was like this incredible memory because I had been having it for years and years. Like I can remember having dreams about it, and it being there but not being able to remember it fully. And so finally, when I was in a space where I was alone for the first time in my life, the ultimate feeling when I remembered it was just such a relief to know that, oh my God, something really did happen, and I'm not just some messed up person, that something actually happened, and I have a choice to work on it and make it okay. And I actually built up the courage about 6 months ago to confront the person who this happened with, and to be able to so that I could express what I went through and how it's affected me, and yeah.
Today, Maddie is thriving. She's a fitness instructor, and she values her connection to the women who come to her classes.
I have been given the ability to inspire many, many women around me, and it's like one of the greatest gifts. I feed off them and they feed off me. It's very much a give and take.
It's her eye contact, her whole connection to you, and they get excited when they're there. And if you see her in action, it's great.
Yeah, she inspires a lot of people. She inspires us.
Wow. How do I do Maddie's story justice in a song? It's painful, serious, the emotions are still really close to the surface, and yet it doesn't define who she is today. I spent a lot of time working with the images in this song. It's about being in a dark place, and even though the things you need to get out are right in front of you, like your family, your friends, the water, the sunlight, they still feel like they're a million miles away. But we can bring them all together in a song. It's called Sing It Out, because even though life is going to throw some lousy things at you, you should always, always keep singing. We invited Maddie to the Orange Lounge to sing it out.
A girl sat all alone in a dark room, where all the things she loved looked stained. The room said, "Stay with me in silence, and I'll keep your secret safe." And she tried to hide the pain. Run to the sand and the water. Take a deep breath and dive in. Raise up your arms to the blue sky. See the light shine on your skin. And when it hurts, sing it out, scream it out, feel the pain, roll it out, all of your fears washed away. Sometimes there were people in her window. She lashed out and drove them all away. She played with shattered glass from mirrors. Then one night, her demon came. Nothing left to lose. None of it her fault. No more angry tears. She smashed the walls. Run to the sand and the water. Take a deep breath and dive in. Raise up your arms to the blue sky. See the light shine on your skin. And when it hurts, sing it out, scream it out, feel the pain, roll it out, all of your fears washed away. All of your fears washed away. All of your fears washed away.
You were so good.
Thank you. Thank you. Woo! Right here.